Thanksgiving dinner 2024. The menu, turkey, stuffing, and a corporate acquisition. Dad tapped his wine glass. Attention, we are selling the family business. The deal closes tomorrow. My brother, the heir apparent, smirked. He assumed he was getting the payout. My sister started live streaming. Dad looked at me. You're getting nothing, of course. You walked away. I smiled. I cut my turkey. Because I wasn't just the middle son. I was the buyer. The disrespect. 10 years ago. Boardroom A. I was 22. Fresh out of MIT. I pitched a cloud integration strategy that would have saved the company millions. Dad stopped me at slide 3. Cute academic theories, son, but let the adults handle the business. He turned to my brother and started talking about his golf handicap. The board laughed. I packed my laptop. I left Boston that night with $5,000 and a chip on my shoulder the size of a server rack. The montage. Destination, San Francisco. New identity, Evan Stone. I didn't want the family name opening doors. I wanted the code to speak. Year 1. I ate ramen. I slept on a futon. I coded 18 hours a day. I built Everest Holdings. Focus, Enterprise SaaS. Year 3. I hired a team of ex-Google engineers. We secured series of funding. Valuation, $40 million. I stayed anonymous. No press photos. No interviews. Year 7. Everest Holdings was a 9-figure behemoth. Meanwhile, my father's company, Atom Software, was bleeding. They missed the cloud pivot. Their clients were churning. Their tech stack was from 2012. I started the acquisition strategy. I bought their debt. I bought their vendor contracts. I sent an anonymous proposal to upgrade their systems. Dad rejected it. We don't need outside help. Pride is an expensive luxury. Year 10. I approached their board through a shell company. The offer, $50 million. A premium. They bit. Dad signed a letter of intent without knowing who Evan Stone was. The collision. Back to the dinner table. Dad was gloating. Everest Holdings. Smart group. They see the value I built. My brother was already calculating his cut on a napkin. I set down my fork. Dad, one question. Have you met the CEO of Everest? Evan Stone. No. Reclusive guy. But his money spends. I reached into my pocket. I slid a business card across the mahogany table. Matte black. Gold lettering. Evan Stone. CEO. Everest Holdings. Hello, Dad. The room went absolute zero. My sister stopped recording. My brother dropped his pen. That's impossible, Dad whispered. You're you. I am Evan Stone, I said. And I am the new owner of Atom Software. My brother stood up. You can't do this. This is our company. It was, I said. Now it's an asset in my portfolio. And the audit is complete. I pulled a file from my jacket. I know about the fake vendors, Adam. I know you siphoned $200,000 last year. You can resign quietly and repay it, or I hand this to the district attorney. My brother sat down. He looked like he'd been unplugged. Dad tried to regain control. The deal is off. Contracts are signed, I said. The wire hits at 9 a.m. The press release is already queued. You did this to humiliate me, Dad said. No, I replied. I did it because you were sinking Grandpa's legacy, and because you only listen to people who can fire you. 6 months later, the company is profitable again. The dead weight is gone. Dad has an emeritus office. It has no phone and no internet. Turns out, adults do handle the business. I'm the adult now.